Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're live. Hey guys, what's up? Dean with MFY Yoga. Excuse me. All right, so I just got back from Ultra Music Festival in Miami. So I'm sore a lot. I did a lot of jumping around, a lot of this. Yeah, and a lot of this. So my lower back is very sore. I've got a sore shoulder because I was doing handstands. So today is going to be a pretty restorative day. We're going to target the lower back, also target the hamstrings because of their proximity and the importance of the hamstrings in relation to the lower back. Also target some core stuff just to try and bring some of the pressure out of the lower back and into the front of the body. So see how I do that little tilt when I bring my butt slightly more into my body. I engage the core more and I take some of the pressure out of my lower back, put it in the front of my body again. So we're going to start off in child's pose. This is something this workout is going to be ideal for someone who, again, has like a lower back, some soreness, or 30 minutes, or they just want to do something before they go to bed, something to just kind of help you relax. So we're going to start off in child's pose. So knees about mat width distance. Big toes touching at the back, and then you release your hands down to the ground. Take your forehead to the ground as well. Take your butt back toward your heels, and relax here. So here you want to press your butt toward your heels, so you start to feel that release in your lower back. And as you inhale, start to slow down your breath. So big, long inhales. Feeling your chest expand into your thighs, and as you exhale, feeling your belly come away from your thighs. So kind of the cool thing about yoga is that your breath makes your body move. And as you're breathing, your body has to react to that breath, which causes the body to move. So there's a lot more body control. There's a lot more little muscles working as you're breathing in and out, and your body's reacting to the breath being taken in. You breathe out of your body. Now we're going to take out in the tabletop position. Hands on your shoulders, knees on your hips. And do some cat-cow. So inhaling, chest comes forward, butt comes up, that arching the back, looking up but not too high up. And then exhaling, rounding your back, pressing into your hands, feeling your shoulder blades start to separate, bringing your butt under your body, bringing your head toward your waist. Inhaling back up. Bringing your chest forward, arching the back. Long inhale here. And then exhaling, rounding the back. Bringing the butt under the body, stretching, lengthening the spine. Inhale back up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, round. All right, from here we're going to take it into some core warm-up, just to take some of the pressure out of take the pressure out of the lower back. And to start off, just bring your knees into your chest. Now, I have a little bit of a bigger body, so when I do this, I can't exactly roll from side to side. So what I do is I just let my knees come down a little bit, press my hands on my knees, and I don't interlace elbows. If you want to, you can interlace elbows here if you're skinny enough. It just doesn't really work that well for me. So in order to get my lower back on the ground, separate my arms, pull my knees toward my armpits, but then I can roll on my lower back here and get a nice massage from my lower back. Back and forth. Yeah. So this feels really good on the lower back, especially if you have some lower back tightness right now. This is going to feel really good. It's basically a massage for your back. Alright, and then stick your legs out in front of you. Keep your lower back squeezing into the ground. Bring your arms back behind your head. And then lift up. Straighten your right leg. Point the toes. Bring the right elbow toward the left knee. Switch legs. Point the left toes. So we're making the leg active here. So we're warming up the legs without actually standing up. And then switch. Keeping the lower back pressed into the ground. Switch. This is going to be pretty easy. We're only doing 4 more. Switch. Keeping your shoulders off the ground. And notice I'm not using my hands to pull my neck up, right? I'm using my core strength. Switch. Legs pointed, legs engaged. Switch. And switch. And then bring it in. Roll side to side, massaging your lower back. And then from here, come back to a seated position. Come back to a tabletop position. And let's do the stretch I like to do for shoulders. Reach your right hand up as high as you can. And then swing it between your left hand and your left knee. Ease down onto your shoulder. Keep your hips as even as you can. And then press into your left hand to get a little twist here. Lengthen your body, so reach your tailbone down as you twist, not twisting so that you just crack your back, but twisting to open up, right? And then reach the right hand back up, lower it down, and then bring the left hand up. Bring the left hand through, the right hand and the right knee, lower the shoulder down, reach your butt back, hips even, create length in your body, and a little twist. And bring your hands back to center. Tuck your toes. Walk your feet to the back of the mat. Come into an easy forward fold at the back. Let your head and neck relax. Shake it yes, shake it no. And then make a little cradle with your arms. Bring your right hand to your left elbow, left hand to right elbow. Relax the neck so that you're making a portrait with your head. Keep your thighs, tops of the thighs touching your core. And this is really nice for your lower back here, just letting this hang. Make sure you keep the contact between your left thigh here, or your thighs here, and your chest. You don't want to be working on just this, because that just, see where I'm just straightening my legs, that just focuses on the hamstrings. This focuses on the lower back. And then with your feet still about 6 inches apart, facing directly forward, parallel with one another, drop your butt down. Keep your core really strong. Lift your chest up your thighs. Bring it into a modified chair pose. Just 5 breaths here. Keeping your chest lifted, keeping your core engaged, keeping your shoulders relaxed and your arms engaged and strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release down. Back to the forward fold, releasing the head and neck. Right hand to left elbow, left hand to right elbow. And now start to sway from side to side here. So you're kind of stretching out the lower back, making it a little more active stretch. Shifting weight from the right foot, from the right side to the left side. Right side and the left side. Keeping your head relaxed, keeping your neck long, your shoulders away from your head. And then walk your hands forward. Bring your right foot to the front. Come into a lunge. Press into your right foot, squeeze your left hip forward. Straight body from your knee all the way up to your shoulders. And then your arms come up, shoulders relax. So feeling this in your left hip flexor, your tailbone reaching down, pressing up to your right foot to get tall. And then arms come up to the side. Take cactus arms here. So arms are parallel to one another. Or sorry, they form a line with one another. And your elbows are perpendicular to the ground. And then take a twist to the right. Make sure you're not cracking your lower back as you twist. Keeping your knee over your ankle and the front foot. Back leg strong, shoulders relaxed down. And then back to center. Lower your hands down. Frame your front foot. Tuck the back toes. Thigh off the chest. Hands come up, out wide. Keep your tailbone reaching toward your back heel instead of toward the back. Toward your back heel. So your core stays strong. Arms out the side. Arms opening up. So you're opening up the shoulders here. And lift them up all the way. And do a high lunge for 5. Tailbone reaching down straight to the ground now, so a little bit deeper with every little move here. 4. Arms up, shoulders relaxed, knee over the ankle. 3, 2, 1. And then lower your hands down. Step the left foot up. Take a forward fold, relax the head and neck. Get into the lower back. And then lift back up, half lift, hands into shins, knees bent so the back is flat. And then exhale, release back down, and step your right foot to the back, bring it into a lunge on the opposite side. Untuck the back foot, squeeze your right hip forward, press up to your left foot, squeeze the tailbone down. So you're making a straight line from your back knee all the way up to your shoulders, including your core. So your core draws slightly in, tailbone reaches down, chest draws up, shoulders relax down, arms come up overhead. Deep breaths here. Arms rotate so that the palms face backwards here so that you can open up the lats, open up the shoulder muscles. And then bring it to cactus arms. So it's almost like you're squeezing your elbows toward one another. Actually, you can. This time, squeeze your elbows toward one another so you can start to open up the shoulder area. Press your elbows out to the side. Lift your chin up. Core engages. And then twist to the left. Core stays strong. Shoulders stay relaxed. Head is away from the shoulders. Arms stay cactus. Twist a little bit deeper if you can. Just make sure that you're not sacrificing form in your legs, that your hips are staying even. And then back to center. Lower your hands down. Frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes and straighten the back leg. Reach your tailbone down. Bring your core. Engage your core. Bring your head forward, so a straight line from your head to your heel, and then arms come out to the side, palms face out to the side, thumbs facing up, so you're opening up the shoulders again. Sit down another inch, back leg straightens, right hip forward, left hip back, and then bring your arms all the way up into a high lunge for 5 breaths. Back leg is straight, right hip pulling forward, tailbone reaching down, core in. Sit down another inch. Make sure that your core is drawing in, tailbone reaching down, chest up, knee over the ankle and the front foot. No further. If it's further, draw it back, so bring it back a little bit. Or if it's further past your knee and it's too easy, Then you can separate your stance a little bit. So move your right foot forward, move your right foot back, left foot forward here. One more breath. And then lower your hands down. Step your left foot back. Bring it into a plank. I'm going to take my knees down here because my shoulder is sore. And then from here, lower down halfway, all the way. Hands under your shoulders. Feet reach back, toes into the ground. Thighs engaged, lift your chest off the ground, shoulders relax. Neck long, head away from the shoulders. And then relax back down. Big exhale, press back into child's pose from here. You can keep your knees exactly where they are, or you can spread them out wide. So this is going to provide some nice relief for the lower back, a nice counter to that cobra you just did. Deep breaths, bringing everything back to normal. Feeling your chest expand and touch your thighs. And then exhaling, feeling your body get smaller. Alright, from here we're going to bring it back into a lunge. So right foot forward, and then spin the back foot down. Bring your arms up, one nice little motion into warrior two. Knee over ankle and front foot, tailbone reaching down. Legs squeezing toward one another, arms out to the side, relaxed. Shoulder blades squeeze in toward one another, so see how my arms kind of get a little bit closer there, but my arms stay nice and strong, reaching away from one another. Heel to arch, so right heel pointing to the arch of my left foot, making sure I can see my big toe around the inside of my right knee. And then flipping up, coming into reverse warrior, right hand up, reach up, stretch. Great length in the left side of your body too, so not just in the right side. So reaching up and back, keeping the bend in the front knee, and then bringing it back to warrior two. And then opening up into side angle, lifting up with the left hand, back leg staying straight, keeping this oblique kind of back. Don't press it forward too much and then twist by cracking. You want to keep this back, keep this side so your left will be kind of back, but then your right oblique and the core squeeze forward. Then you can lift the left hand up. Faces straight up. And then bring it back to warrior two. And lower the hands down. And keep it here. Just in this nice little low lunge, kind of like a lizard. And then switch legs. Left foot forward now. And then into warrior two on the opposite side. So left heel to right arch, arms come up. Warrior two now. Tailbone reaches down. Arms squeeze, shoulder blades toward one another, arms out wide. Shoulders right over the hips. Shoulders down. You can see the toe around the knee. And a little bit more into the knee if you want to. Step the shin forward a little bit, or step the foot forward if it's too easy. And take reverse warrior. So left hand flips, reach up and back. Keep pressing your left shin forward. Keep extending up through your left arm. And keep side length in the right side of your body here. And then back to warrior two arms. And then left hand to the inside of the left knee. Left oblique stays where it is. Right oblique stays where it is. Left oblique and core push forward. Right hand lifts up. Back leg stays straight and strong. Shoulders away from the head, neck long. And then back to warrior two. And then back down. So back into this runner's lunge. And then turn it in so that both feet are facing toward the side. Heels out. Legs squeeze in toward one another. Hips come forward. Arms come out to the side. And then start to reach forward like you're reaching your chest for something 5 feet in front of you. Keeping your legs strong, squeezing in toward one another. And then relax your head and neck. Relax your hands down. And start to feel some release in your lower back. If you squeeze your core here, actually just like you're doing a crunch, that'll help stretch out your lower back a little bit more. And if this is too easy for you, if you want to get a little bit harder, you can bring your hands out to the side here and squeeze the outsides of your feet. That's just a little bit too much right now. I'm going for more restorative, so I'm just going to keep it here. Relaxing my head and neck. Shake it no, shake it yes. Keeping my legs engaged here the whole time now, so I'm not letting my legs get lazy here. Quads, thigh muscles hugging the bone, quads engaged. Core engaged to help stretch out my lower back. You can also use your hands here to kind of press down into the ground like you're pressing the mat away from you to help you get a little bit closer to the ground. Get your head closer to the ground. You can bring your weight toward the front of your feet to get even a little bit deeper. And if you now want to move into lizard pose, right foot forward. Right foot has to come out to the side a little bit so that your left foot points to the left hand. Right hand just inside the right knee. Chest reaching forward. And then lower the knee down. Back knee down. Untuck the foot. Pull the chest forward again. And if you want, you can take your forearms down to the ground. If they don't get there, just keep your hands level. Keep your back as flat as you can. And squeeze your right glute toward your right heel. Squeeze your left hip down. Just make sure that if you're taking the forearm down, that you're taking the weight down evenly. So that first the right forearm goes all the way to the ground, somewhat balanced there, and then take the left forearm down. Knee stays over the ankle. It's not coming out to the side in the right foot. So my right knee stays into my shoulder. And then switch sides. So bring it back up into the side straddle fold. And then walk your hands over to the left foot. Bring your right foot out to the side so that your right hand points to your right foot. Pull your chest forward. Shoulders away from the head, neck long. And then back knee lowers down. Untuck the back foot. Shift your chest forward, reach forward. Squeeze your left glute down toward your left heel. And then ease onto your left forearm. If you can get to your left forearm comfortably here, while keeping a lower back, while keeping a flat back, then you can ease your right forearm down as well, like so. If not, if you can't do this with a flat back, then just keep your chest up, keep your hands straight, forearms pressing into the ground, or you can give into your forearms a little bit like this to get closer. Just make sure that your back stays flat. So core actually engages here to help you keep a flat back. And both hips are pulling down toward the ground. And then come out of it. Bring it back to a side straddle forward fold. And then bring your feet in. Bring it in for a brief goddess pose here, or haka pose as I like to call it. Knees out to the side, chest or hips squeezing forward, butt drawing down, chest lifts up. Make sure that your knees are back here so that they're not pressing forward. You should be able to see at least 4 toes here on each side if you're looking down. At least your big toes if your chest is up. 3, 2, 1. And stand up all the way. All right, we're taking it down to the ground. No more standing poses. All right, so first we're going to start with a quad stretch. For this, a couple options. If you had the lizard pose before, you can take that pose. So right foot forward, left foot back. Keep your left hand on the ground. Reach your right hand up and over in this big arc and grab the outside of your left foot here, pulling your chest back, opening up your chest and your right shoulder toward the right wall here. Or if that's too much, you can just ease onto your side, tuck your right foot behind you, roll over to your left side and pull your heel in toward your butt. That'll be the same stretch. Take about 3 more breaths there. And then release that. Coming into the opposite side. So now left foot forward, right knee is back. Setting up like you would set up for lizard. Press into your right hand. Heel toward your butt and your right leg. Left arm reaches up and over, grabbing the outside of your left foot, pulling it in toward your butt, rolling your chest open, pulling your chest forward. Stretch the right quad. And if not, though, the alternative is to roll onto your right leg. And then bring your left heel toward your left glute. Squeeze in. And take a quad stretch here like that. And then release that. All right, taking a forward or seated forward fold here. Legs straight out in front of you. Bend your knees as much as you need to so that you can grab the outsides of your feet. You can pull your chest forward, keep your neck long, press your heels forward, pull your chest down. So you're making a sandwich with your body here. So this is getting into the lower back really nicely. Pull it a little bit closer. Keep your toes flexed toward your face. Keep your quads engaged so your legs are active, helping you stretch out your lower back. And then release. Roll on your back all the way down. Bring your elbows to the insides of your knees, like this. And then grab the outsides of your feet. And then roll back into happy baby, just like this. Knees come out to the side, feet press up toward the ceiling, and your hands pull your feet down toward your armpits. So opening up the hip flexors here. Some nice relief for your lower back. You can also roll from side to side if your lower back is touching the ground, so you get a nice massage for your lower back. Back and forth. Take some balance though. You might roll over to the side too much and fall out of it. That's okay though. Neck is long, back is long, so you want to make sure you can, or you want to at least try to get your whole spine on the ground. I'm not saying don't get your neck on the ground because that's really uncomfortable, but some part of the, kind of the back of your head is on the ground, just a little bit. And then release. Take it to a reclined butterfly pose here. Let your knees fall out to the side. Let your body relax here, shoulders on the ground. And then take it into cactus arms just because. Helps out. Opening up the shoulders. Try and keep your lower back on the ground and then stretch your arms way up overhead. So just some more stuff for your shoulders. Alright, and then bring it back in. Alright, so that's all I have for you today. Thanks guys for watching. Just a couple announcements. I'm doing this every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Of course, you can watch it whenever you want. It's uploaded as soon as it finishes, so You don't need to watch it at 8 p.m., but it's going to be there, so you can message me or tweet me live. Sorry, I kept my phone on, but nothing yet. I'm still waiting. Other than that, I have t-shirts for sale. Here, I'll show you guys right now. So they're back in again. This is an indigo, kind of a navy blue color. It has the Man-Ful Yoga on the front. On the back, it says "Getting Yoked with Man-Ful Yoga," which I think is pretty funny because yoked means to, like, to get jacked, get ripped, but it also means, of course, yoga means to become one, to yoke, you know. So that's what I have today. Let's see, facebook.com/manfulyoga, youtube.com/manfulyoga, and if you want one of these guys, just send me an email at dean@manfulyoga.com, and I'll send you order details. So, see you guys later. Namaste.